Hey folks, JD here, and it's been exactly 1 month since our album and short story came out, so I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has bought, streamed, listened, hopefully enjoyed it and continues to enjoy it. A massive thank you from us to you. Now, we've been part of this huge underground independent artist move community on Facebook for about the past three or 4 months. And there's one thing that's really struck this: it's how much love there is in this community for independent artists, and not just for the artists, but for also the other individuals that make all this work, like the independent radio show hosts, the independent podcasters that want to talk to the bands, the independent artists that want to create artwork for the bands, and it's genuinely taken our breath away at just how much love there is in this community for everybody. So that got us thinking, we want to try and do something to try and help this community and try and push these bands and individuals forward. So what we were thinking is putting together a video like this one every few weeks, highlighting the bands which are out there in the independent artists community, in the underground community, as well as highlighting the individuals that make everything work and help the artists. And I think there are a couple of ways of doing this. I have got a couple of big plans, but I need to work those through, and I'm not going to say those yet because I'm not going to mention something that I can't actually pull off, so for the second I'm going to keep those quiet. And what I am going to do is I'm going to explain to you today exactly what I mean, and hopefully how this is going to help independent artists. I hope, anyway, how this is going to help independent artists. So, first of all, every few weeks when I put out one of these videos, I'm going to mention 30 odd bands, maybe 20, maybe 10, but today it's going to be 30, and a handful of individuals as well that make everything work and that help all the indie bands and helps the underground movement as a whole, as a collective. So, in the description of this video, you're going to find a single link. If you click that link, it'll take you to the back end of the Death Pigeon website, where I've created a link tree. This link tree, it contains all the Facebook links on every single button, which opens up in a new window, by the way, to all of these artists and individuals. And the reason I've done that is because you can click on a button, it'll open up in a new window, you've got all the artists' information there on their Facebook page, you've got their bio and everything else. Okay, well, you can do that just by going to Facebook. Why click the link and go down there? Because at the top of the link tree, you've got the Spotify playlist and you've got a YouTube playlist containing these artists and the subsequent artists coming up in the next few weeks and months. So the whole point of it is you can listen to an artist while you look at their Facebook profile, so you can actually hear what the artist sounds like. So yes, you can do that already with Facebook on Reels, but it doesn't really work. It's not fluid enough, I don't think. I think if you listen, and this is how I've been doing it, is I've been listening to artists as I'm on their Facebook profile. So I give them a listen, and I think to myself, yeah, this is fantastic. Whack him on the playlist, follow them. Even if it's not my thing, whack it on a playlist, follow them. Everybody needs to come up, everybody supporting everybody, that's the point. And I found so many bands I had no idea existed, and it's criminal that these artists, and not just bands, but rappers and EDM producers, whatever, they are all fantastic and people need to hear them. And I think by doing it this way, you've got the playlist playing, you've got the profile going up, you're going through the individual buttons, and I hope it's really going to work. I think something like this will work. Now, I don't always want it on the Death Pigeon website, don't get me wrong. This is just a tester. I want to see how this works. I'm hoping as well people on YouTube find this video and also give these bands a try, because there are a lot of people which are on Facebook, but there's even more people which aren't. And I think YouTube, having the gigantic user base that it has, this is a very good place to be shouting out about these bands and having people check them out. And I think having this on YouTube opens up possibly an area of the market where people might not originally check for independent music. I might be wrong. I know YouTube Music exists, but doing it in this format I think is a little bit different. Obviously this needs a little bit more ironing out, but I think as a starter it's pretty good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through these 30 independent artists now, and then I'm going to run through the 5 individuals that I've picked out and tell you why I've picked out these 5 individuals. Please click on the link in the description, give them support, show them that you like them, listen to their music, give them as much love as you possibly can, because I tell you what, the amount of incredible music that is out there that I was totally unaware was even out there is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Anyway, so let's get on with this list for today. So the list today is Facility, Lennox, Anger Overdose, Moistule, Creep Boat, Kerr Ring, Militia, Waiting at the Bridge, Severed in Sleep, Agbat, Sepsis, Encircled Throne, Talwal, Shovel Monster, Slag, Asko Argelander and the Blue Flame, Torrid, A Love Affair, After the Morning, Nobody Likes Dwight, Beautiful Skeletons, The Unrepentables, Outlaws for the Cross, A Brave Face, Endure My World, Edgeland, Le Corriveau, Grieve Huffer, Dirty Snake Mouth, P Mad, Jamsteak. And now on to the individuals. Melanie Nix, Welsh Jean, Mark Thomas, Nasty Promotions, Wrong Track Records. So Wrong Track Records and Nasty Promotions, I've been seeing them sharing artist information left, right and centre. All these artists, they've been sharing pages, videos, YouTube videos, loads of stuff. Mark Thomas is an incredible artist who has, I think, just done a cover art for Anger Overdose that I mentioned earlier. He's also trying to set up his own horror movie as well. I'm well into that. The designs, the artwork and everything that he has shared so far looks fantastic. I'm a horror man. It's going to be good. Welsh Jean is a DJ working for a Scottish Rocks radio. And I always see him sharing stuff left, right and centre, new bands, new tracks, sharing his programme on Scottish Rocks radio. And always lists all the people and all the bands that he's going to have on there. And Melanie Nix is a podcaster. She's also in a band as well, I believe, but she's a podcaster and she has been interviewing bands. You can find her podcast on Spotify and also in the description. Click the link, scroll down to the button, you'll find her there, which will take you directly to her Facebook profile. And she's taking time to interview bands and to find out what makes independent artists tick. And I got a lot of respect for that. I got a lot of respect for everybody there and everybody in the community as a whole. Now, if I haven't mentioned you, don't worry. As I say, I'm going to be doing these, every so often, and everybody we come across is going to get an honourable mention. I think everybody should check out everybody. That's how I think all this community should work and how it does work, and it's beautiful. All right, folks. Well, I think that's enough of me yammering on. Let me know in the comments anyway what you think. Is there an easy way to do this? Is this just convoluting things? I think personally this is quite a nice clean area, a nice clean way of doing it. If you've got any other suggestions, please let me know. I'm open to all suggestions. All right, folks, you take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, not just for us, but for the community as a whole. And I shall see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.